Hey guys, Nova Project here. I am Nova Lupus. I am bringing you a top 5 video. I have spent days finding the best PS4 and Xbox One accessories for under $25. So without further ado, let's get to the first item, which is a USB splitter on Amazon. Now, a big problem with these consoles is there really isn't a lot of USB ports. So this will give you extra USB ports, and I think is really convenient. The PS4 version is $13, and there are two Xbox One versions, a $9 one and a $25 one, depending on if you want looks or functionality. Now the next one is a cooler for your both consoles, $19 PS4 version and a $23 Xbox One version. These things can be a necessity with these consoles, especially with the PS4 because it extends the life of your console. If these parts are constantly getting really hot, not getting enough ventilation, there's like dust and stuff, they can overheat and it won't last that long. If you have a cooler on it, it can make the parts not get as hot and they'll last a lot longer. So first with the Xbox One version, this one goes on top because that's where the ventilation is on the Xbox One. It doesn't look bad. I mean, Xbox One's already kind of bulky and this adds more to it, but I think it's still very convenient. It's not that big and it has very good reviews. Now onto the PS4 version, and this thing you can tell is just made to not be in the way. It looks like it fits there like most things for the PS4. It's very small, it's very confined, and it's really cool, and for 19 bucks, I mean, you can't beat that. And again, this one has very popular reviews. Now on to probably one of the cooler things on this list are controller skins, these little silicone controller skins. And they do a few things. First off, they make your controllers look different. I mean, you know, you're always looking at the black controllers, you know, or if you have a white controller, but you don't want to spend money on new controllers, designs. Just get these things for like $8 to $9 on Amazon in packs of like 3 or 4, and you can slip them on and off. And not only do they make your controllers look a lot better, but they give you better grip. And if your hands get sweaty, you know, the PS4 is kind of a smaller controller, so they can slip a lot. This will give you a lot better control over it and grips. They have a lot of cool colors, designs, and I think it is a really cool thing, and would definitely add to not just the controllers, but your entire gaming setup, giving more color into your gaming. So next up is a Nyko controller charger for Xbox One and PS4. $17 for your PlayStation model and $21 for your Xbox One model. And first with the PS4 version, you can tell this thing looks really cool. It's made to be low profile, but also very functional. And basically how it works is you put the base on the PS4. It does cover up both of your USB ports, but part of me kind of wonders if it can work with the USB splitter. But anyway, you put it on the console, and then you put these little attachments onto the back of the controller, and then they just magnetically drop into place onto the base. And they're very low profile, and not just a great way of charging your controllers, but it's very convenient, and also probably a great place to store your controllers where it looks like it fits, it's out of the way, and really convenient. And another bonus is if you're rocking a white PS4, it comes in white. Slightly different price, but I mean, still, 13 bucks, pretty sweet deal. I couldn't find like the same thing for your Xbox One controllers, but what I did found is, again by Nyko, something very similar, and I'm not 100% sure how it works, but my guess is that you replace the battery packs on the back of the controller, and the battery packs have those little attachments on them. They slide into the base. It's a lot more low profile, which is a huge bonus, especially with the Xbox One, and it's still a great place to keep your controllers out of the way with no wires when you need to charge them. So for the final item, it is actually two items, one PS4 item and one Xbox One item, because I spent a lot of time trying to make sure these things were really good quality, and it wasn't very easy finding one thing for both consoles, so I figured, just do one thing for each. So first with the Xbox One, it is an Xbox One remote. And you might be saying, well, how is that useful? It is very convenient for watching movies and Netflix and chilling, because Xbox One is really big as like a media station, so movies, you know, TV shows, and to be honest, controllers just really aren't the best solution when doing that. Remotes are just so much more convenient because it's a one-hand operation and it's really simple. So if you're just watching Netflix or TV, this Xbox One remote for $25 on Best Buy can be a huge lifesaver. And for the PS4 item, it is a PS4 battery bank for the controllers, and it's pretty simply plug into the controller, turn it on, and it'll charge your controller. Very useful if your battery's running low, or when you're done playing, throw the controller into a desk, put the battery bank on it, you can charge it, and won't have to put it on your desk in the way. Now the only bad thing really is it covers up the little headphone jack on the PS4 controller, which is a big downside. I'm gonna be honest about it. But I mean, for 19 bucks, this thing's still really useful. So that's it for this video. Please drop a like, a comment. We love responding to you guys' comments, always keeping up to date on them. And let us know if you enjoyed this video and if you want more of them. So that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.